happening, everybody? Welcome into What's Your Beer. In today's review, we're going to take a look at one. It's called Spotted Cow, and it's from New Glarus, Wisconsin. A friend of mine went up there, it's probably been a month or so, maybe a little longer than that, I'm not sure now exactly. And he brought back a handful of goodies. Of course, anybody that knows New Glarus, the only place you can get it is in Wisconsin. They do not distribute outside of Wisconsin, as far as I know, when this video has been shot. But it could be different. If it's different, drop a link in the comment and let me know. But as far as I know, you can only get it in Wisconsin. Anyway, this comes in at 4.8 ABV, and they list it as a farmhouse ale. I always kind of thought Spotted Cow kind of fell more into the IPA category, but they list it as a farmhouse ale. And comes in at 18 IBUs, and it gets a 3.9 average on Untappd, so pretty good scoring. And I have had this one several times before, and I've always enjoyed it. So thanks, Aaron, for bringing this back and sharing it with me. Again, New Glarus. So supporting the old Rajay Beer Adventures glass and see what we get out of this. Get the little smoke from as the cap was taken off there. We're straight down the middle. Look at the head on that bad boy. And as Shannon would say, that's what she said. So anyway, let that settle down just a bit. Let's put that up here, see if you can see that. Not really sure, but let's see what we get. Comes out pretty clear. I can pretty much see through, somewhat through. It's a little hazy, but not super hazy, but it is pretty clear for the most part. A little cloudy coming, on the back side of it, I guess you could say. On the nose, get a little bit of that tartness, kind of a tartness out of it. Not super, had a ton of farmhouse ales, so kind of the funkiness of, to me, always kind of like a funkiness to it. Smells nice, crisp and clean though. There's that 4.8%. That's very, very drinkable. So we'll see what we get. Cheers. Yeah, so really just get a nice, clean, crisp taste to it. A little bit of sweetness, not a ton, just a little bit. I don't really feel like I get that funkiness that's usually typical with a farmhouse ale that I've experienced anyway. And maybe because this has got a little bit of age on it, maybe that could have died down and settled in, but don't really get that farmhouse funkiness that I've used to or feel like I'm accustomed to drinking a farmhouse. But like I said, it's not a style that I've gravitated towards very much, so I could be completely wrong on that, and let me know if I am. I very well could be. But to me, what I was thinking of a farmhouse, I get more of the funky kind of, I'm not really sure how to explain it, not really bitter, but just a twang kind of to it, if you would say. But it's very nice though. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I mean, it's very easy drinking. Again, like I said, 4.8%, so I wouldn't expect it to be very heavy, but definitely one I would say, if I was out cutting grass during the summer, lawnmower type beer, I would totally see this as just a good kind of everyday drinker, really. Outside of your macros kind of stuff, but it's very, very good. It's got a little bit on the back end, not too much, but just enough on the back end. Pretty good. Highly recommend it if you are ever in Wisconsin or have family, friends, or somebody in Wisconsin that can grab you some. I would definitely recommend it. Spotted Cow, 4.8%, 18 IBUs from Wisconsin, and on a rating of 5 on Untappd, I would go 4 out of 5 for me on this one. So again, if you can get it, go get it. Highly recommend it. Cheers.